Hey, welcome back. So, it's been almost 2 weeks since I did anything in here because I've been busy this month. Last time we, got B3, cleared out, uh, with a little bit of typing, but it's fine. What's my frame rate? Am I, like, in trouble? 9. What the hell? Why? Weird. Well, maybe it'll clear up. Um, I kind of want to go a little low impact today, just because, yeah, I've got other stuff going on. Sort of thinking at the same time I do this. It's really stuttery a bit, wow. But yeah, B3 is here. It's all nice and empty. That is just sort of dangerous, by the way. If I hop in there, there's water at the very bottom. I have to climb back up the stairs. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily keep this as an option, or I might do it differently. I don't know if I want it here, that's for sure. But yeah, that's actually it starts here, so it's all somewhat irrelevant to everything, I suppose. I might get rid of it. Um, so a thing to decide with this level is what to turn it into. Partly in this, well, like, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this level, except that I've done it. It's cherry wood, and this is like gray carpet, and that's dark oak suspended ceiling stuff. Um, I don't know if I want to bother with carpet on this level, like, if it's an option to not do that. Just because it's so, well, first, it takes a lot to get the carpet accumulated. And I probably want to change the color, which means I have to start over on stockpiling something. Um, could go more just pattern. I'm trying to think what I have a lot of. Probably what is oh, that's ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. Okay. Let's just go with that. I know where that is. I don't know what the lag is about. I don't know what's causing it. Do I have like 12 more or less? Um Let's fix that real quick. Just, I can probably, where am I? Leave the, stairs being this crimson stuff. I like that. And it's just kind of, all of the stairs are that, no, still don't fall down that. So, yeah, we're just going to stick with that as we go down. Um, yeah, so about this stuff, let me just punch this out. I'll get, oops, that's not really what I had in mind. Let me replace this stuff. No version of this is working for me. What do I do to make these things, cubic, whatever the hell? What do you get? How far do those go? Probably all the way to the bottom. Just, no, I got 12. Is that a number? Do I get 9 of them, or do I get, yeah, I need, okay, hang on a sec. Alright, never much worked with these cube things before, so, now that I kind of, there's an orientation to this if I have an option. I don't know if I do. If I put it there, does it go right side? That's the only part I'll ever see, so that's fine. Do that, yeah, it's looking good so far. Alright, let me finish this, hang on. I think that's right. Let me figure out what I don't have from having done all that. I might be missing a carpet or something. Anyway, I have 9, is that cool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, what do we want to... Oh, down here. What do we want to do? I know what I could do. It would be similar to... up here. The speed of lag. In here, where I've got prismarine. Probably wouldn't be that, because the dark prismarine's kind of expensive. I could do it, but it would be a lot. That's actually just right here somewhere. So yeah, so I've got... If I... What do I have? I can get more, that's not the problem. Alright, let me discard some stuff I'm not going to be using. And grab... let me just start with this stuff. I can just come back up here for more, that's not a big deal. And set down a base of this kind of thing. There's lights. Well, I don't know. I think there's lights in the floor. Yeah. So if we just kind of go like this, and this, I do not like the lag. It's bothering me. And in the middle, I can do the other kind of prism. So do this. I should probably watch for that copper I just saw, because I guess it's going to be useful in the next version. Yeah. Yeah. So let me pause this for however long, and I'll just get this grid all the way through this level. I may have to go get more prismarine stuff, but we'll see. Hang on. Yeah, looking at this, I'm going to be covering that up, because it's just going to be how it is. So might replace that, thinking I don't have it with me, but I could do it. Anyway, yeah, basically, I'm just going around in a spiral, really. What is that? Go ahead and do that before I don't do it. I'll go get a sea lantern for that light in a minute. Don't have room for it. No, I do have room for it, I can. Let me go get that, hang on. And if actually, I don't know if this will, I might have to go downstairs for, what if I went downstairs to get it? That might be smarter. And then put that in its place, and that should be fine. Right? Yeah, that works. Okay, back to grinding for a long time. And then I'll come back when I have the grid done. I've discovered a problem. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Did I? It's going all the way down. Well, that's what happens. And there's other stuff, so I'm going to have to juggle this a bit to get... Nope. That's what I want. Get back up here and we'll replace that one bit. The rest over time is going to be... Oh no, it's not even that easy, is it? I never thought about that. Let me get up to where I identified the issue. Which I can't do now that I think about it. Okay, if I punch that out, put that there, put that on it, that's great. But just realize this is just whatever the hell it is. Let's... Drat. Okay. But, I'll just do it and clean up afterward. Take out those. I guess in the long term I'll replace that one with one of the cherry wood things like I've been doing, sort of. Can I kind of want to keep the coal. Does that give me everything I lost, or am I still missing one? So, yeah, it went down. Alright, I'm going to go find it. Let me... down here, hang on. Okay, that is that, basically. I think I've still got coal in my pocket. Yeah. Back to doing this for a bit. Alright, hang on. Here's where we reach the annoying part, because I gotta go this way and that way to... I mean, well, plus some of this is dirt and gravel and stupid things, but, gravel. I would be almost tempted to do that, fill command thing to get rid of anything that's in my way right now. It would be less work. Well, be a little less work. Really, it's putting these down, which is a whole nother thing that, if you want to talk about work, you'd have to, like, fill these in 4 at a time and then replot with the next thing. It's not about that. I've never been too impressed by hard work. Like, I try to avoid it, I'll grant, but I'm not... If you, oh, people complain about things, obviously. People complain when you go back and put CG in, Star Wars. Well, they misspell it as CGI. I don't know how they do that. But, like, to my thinking, for all that got done to Star Wars, and a lot of it did suck, I'll grant. Like the re-release, the, special edition stuff. The SPED stuff. I'm annoyed that with all they did, they never replaced the stupid stop-motion tauntauns. It looks like Gumby. With the AT-ATs, they still don't look like they have enough mass to them, but, you know, at least they're mechanical, so when they're a little shifty, it's not that weird. But the argument against doing that is that people worked so hard to Gumby these tauntauns. I'm good, but the result isn't good. You can work however hard you want, but if the result sucks, I'm not interested. And you can make things as easy on yourself as you like, and if the results are good, who cares? So, I mean, this is a little like that. I've got the theoretical possibility of easily replacing Gumby tauntauns. It's not really anything like that, but this is not about doing the work. No one cares how tired you are at the end of having done something. It's more, what did you accomplish? That's... In the final analysis, that's all it's ever actually measured, is what was the result of whatever you did, however you did. No one cares what you did. I mean, I could complain that instead of, they did Gumby tauntauns instead of genetically engineering a weird marsupial, reptile, whatever the hell those things were, you know? I do like the new dewbacks. Well, they could be better, but it was like 1997, 1996 that they were doing, and I mean... That was in the days of, like, Lightwave 5. We've come a long way. It's not the point. It's sort of the point. Working hard is not itself a virtue, to my thinking. And maybe some people care that much, but they also do CrossFit, so who cares what they want? I don't even know what CrossFit is. I just know no one I've never even met anyone who's, I do CrossFit, so I can't even ask what the hell that even means, but good. I guess you're busy and you have to keep busy, sure, why the hell not? Because otherwise you'd be sitting around being happy, and we don't want that. So, that's my thinking, is CrossFit, tauntauns, and whatever else is really important to people who imagine that, you know, being exhausted is somehow a skill set. I don't know. I'm gonna do this forever and come back. I'm not gonna bother cheating. I'm almost done with this anyway. Hang on. Alright, these are the last 12. And then, I don't know what I have left for these things. 36 of them, apparently. Done with that for now. I haven't quite decided. I imagine the walls and ceiling will be, this theme, maybe? I haven't decided. But in each of these squares, these 16 things, I'm going to use the other prismarine. I've done it before. I don't think have I done it on this map? Maybe. That might be what the bridges are made of. I'm not sure. You know, I can go look. When we get out of here, I'll find out. Let's go throw the copper in the oven at least, because I guess I want copper ingots out of things. Where am I on? I still have that for some reason. What do I have stored up in here, do you think? I need to know. Anything to repair my... This isn't too bad, but it's going to get them. Gimme, gimme. Not much. Yeah, well, I got other means. I got fishing rods, and I've got villagers I can talk to about things. Let me go check on something, because I'm trying to think now if I did the bridges with both types of... I'm pretty sure they're prismarine, right? It looks like it from here. I'm not sure what I did. I have done so many things over the last... What are we up to? Almost 15 years in a few months. This is... No, that's all just expensive prismarine down there. Okay. Interesting-ish. Well, that's okay. The point, do I have any, I can't think of anywhere I've done a grid. Like, I guess I don't do that as much as I used to. I mean, everything's a grid, but sometimes it's filled in by all the same stuff, so you can't even tell. I'm going to go grab, I'm still lagging. I shut down, I had Microsoft Word open. I thought that was maybe the culprit because I'm writing something which is, at this point, many, possibly thousands of gigabytes of images and stuff. Go ahead and give me a bunch of this stuff, because this is going to be our next thing, just to get what we're doing. And that's G, which I guess does nothing. I'm still, what the hell is my frame rate? 20, why? What? Is it just that the game is busy? It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, here we just go thump, and we can just do this in any whenever it's ready. So yeah, if I were to cheat out all of the stuff that I'm replacing, for one thing, it would take however many commands, because I can't just... Well, actually, there might be a way to replace anything with there, but it would take out what I've built, so I'd have to somehow exclude what I want to keep. Probably be easier is to say get rid of stone, get rid of gravel, get whatever. But I'm going to do this, and this will get us a result in a minute. Like that. So basically this, well, there's stuff floating on it now too, but so every fourth one uses a stack of this stuff. The good news, this stuff is extremely cheap. You just, I'm out. It's 4 shards, and I have lots and lots. I have like 4 million shards, so I'm not worried about that. I do have to go get them, which is down the bridge road I was just looking at, but I might even, well, I do have some, I just got some, we know that. But I might have, in a shulker box or something, I might have some, I don't know. That would probably be useful for getting it here, actually. No, do this for the rest of ever, and this will be our floor for this. I'm not going to put carpet on top of this. I'll leave the lights exposed, whatever. I like how it looks. It's kind of cool. I mean, there's no seeing, well, unless I look straight down, there's no seeing just what I'm doing, so. I'll work on this for a bit, and I assume I have time left. I've been pausing a lot. 18 minutes, okay. Yeah, I'll work on this for a while. Hang on. That's going to be a thing. For some reason, the ocean, I assume, comes in... I can find out what's down here. Yeah, that's open ocean. That's how that works. I don't know why that's how that works, but it is. So that's not what I really want to be seeing. But so, next level down, I guess I'm going to be discovering... Oh, it's raining, too. That, the next room down will be, B4 is going to be smaller than 3, which is, well, at least in that direction, I guess maybe it might expand. It's just going to be whatever shape happens as I do it, I suppose. In any case, yeah, I'm going to fill in what I've got here to work on, and that's, like a future problem to care more about. Alright, hang on. I do wonder if it would be slightly less effort. I'm just looking for the easiest hard work at this point. If I just, not cheat, but just do, because I'm out of these things at the moment, so if I just go ahead and get rid of all of these, it might be better simply because sometimes if I'm going for like dirt like this, I don't want to bother with the shovel. And, sometimes I can bang on these and pick them up, but I can't pick them up because I'm full, so it might be easier with the lag and everything. I don't know what the hell's lagging. Might be easier just to remove all these. And I'm thinking it's actually easier to use a pickaxe than to use a fill command. Just because there's so many different gravel and whatever, so. I'm just going to do it this way. Have a whole bunch of holes in the floor, come back, and then I'll even know how many prismarine, whatever those are called that I don't have now. Get a rough idea how many stacks I would need, etc. So, let's see, this is the problem. Okay, yeah, more damn gravel. Actually, I could use the shovel on this, because I'll just get, oh, neat. Well, I would just get, if I could get down here. I can't pick it up, because I'm full. That's the thing. Ooh. I don't care about this, I'm full on dirt. Yeah, I don't want these either, but I guess I can get them. I'll do it this way for a bit and see what the results of that are. It might be simpler. Okay, hang on. This is a problem. If I take all these out, I can't get upstairs to get more stuff, so I guess I better work on that real quick. Just grab, well, I'll just, grab, what the hell am I doing? Grab, let's see, dump whatever, I'll figure it out later. Grab, prismarine stuff. Make sure the stairs and whatever are where they need to be. Oops. And, it's still lagging. I don't like that it's lagging. I don't know what the hell it is. Something, I may have to just restart the computer. It's been a while. Oh, idiot. Come here. No, lag is not letting me think correctly. There we go. Get that, and go get the area around the stairs so I don't... I guess I could get up the ladder, but who wants to go all the way over there? That's the problem. How hideous is this going to be? I mean, bright side, I'm colorblind. It's not my problem. Is that going to suck? Who knows? Other people know, I suppose. Okay. Let me... That should be the last time... Well, now I can't pick anything up, though. So if I want, like, this coal or something, or if I see something I do want... let me think for a sec. If I flip that so that I've got a... Just go... I don't want to have a weird number that doesn't fill in, the whole... Why is it lagging? The whole thing. Alright, that gives me that. I'll just go put these where they go and then get back to making holes for a while. So, hang on. I'm not thrilled with how used up my pickaxe is getting. I'm gonna go dump whatever I don't need, repair my stuff, and probably just preemptively, or at least, as a matter of insurance, pick up, because I've got that much, and I don't think that's necessarily going to be enough, so let's take a nap, because there's probably phantoms out there by now. And I'm going to go over to the aquarium and, do stuff. Hang on. Alright, let's start with grabbing up some, iron to hand in and get money. Go ahead and stash that there. So I have room for, I don't much care about the emeralds. I've got trillions of dollars in emeralds, but it's weird to leave them on the ground. It just seems wrong. Let's grab some of these guys. Put there, I guess. And who wants this iron? I'll bet you do. And probably you. And I'm really having trouble with the trackball. I don't know why. It might be me, it might be the lag, I'm not sure. That's gotta be done, right? Is this gonna be enough to kill this thing? It might not be. Nearly. I guess I can go do that again. Weird. Well, no, it's not. It makes sense. Go ahead and consolidate most of these, throw them somewhere, grab more iron, do that again, hang on. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't typically, well, I never like my stuff to get all used up, but, yeah, it's possible to get so close to, well, I was halfway to, this thing being broken. Like, gone broken, like I couldn't repair it. Not because of experience or anything, but because it would disappear if it went all the way to 0. Now we're done. finish this off because I'm here, and then I'll go get some, really? Some, prismarine shards. Probably a shulker box, because I'm not going to be able to carry that much. That's good. And then make cubes, put away the emeralds. Yeah, I'll be down there. Hang on. I know why I have lag. I didn't realize this. Where is it? Who the hell? Just, what? Do something. Give me 12. I'm used to 12. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Glint strength. Is that new? Anyway, yeah, that was probably a big factor. Didn't even think to look at that. Prismarine ought to be the third one. The shards. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go around the back. Yeah. Grab at least a shulker box. Do I have... It doesn't really matter at this point. Endstone. Do I have any open... There we go. Let's, because that's right there. So let's... Actually, I don't need any of this. I can just go do this in front where it'll be easier for me. Let's put these down. Let's grab all of this. And it's all I'm going to do here is this. I mean, I could just throw this on the ground and end up with... Well, it'd get a little murky. But I'm going to do this for however long and come back when it's ready. I'm officially in the market for a crafter thing that does this for me. That'll be very useful. I would like it a lot. Just making 4 stacks of these and then hitting Q to... You can't really shift Q them, I don't think. Can you? No, it doesn't help. Do this until, hopefully I don't have these things evaporate after 5 minutes. I don't know. Alright, be back. No, I'm not. I'm making 1 stack. I was thinking it was 4... I don't know why I thought it was 1 to 1. Obviously, it's not. Doesn't really matter. Anyway. And I'm full with 2 boxes, so I guess, well, I can do that a bit, but, yeah, that's about what I'm going to be able to get away with, and then I'll have to, either ignore these, or, throw them back into the system. Either way, I don't care very much. Alright, be back in a sec. Okay, so apart from these being here now, which is a problem. Let me stash these where I can get to them at some other time. See if I can get those 2 stacks back. That would be helpful. Kind of. Yeah, that's what I can do. I can sleep at home. I'll just get there. Hang on. Okay, I've got 2 minutes left. Ish. If I go... Uh-oh. Monster. Is that a stray? What the hell? Do I have a... I gotta know what that is now. So I'm a little confused. It kind of looks like... No, it's just a skeleton. Okay, that... It'd be weird if there were a stray, because it shouldn't exist right there. Anyway, nighttime, bedtime. Time to end this. I gotta, I kind of want to get this done. I'm trying to decide whether to just kill the recording and then stitch in the ending later. Like in case power goes out. I don't know how likely that is. I might be able to just do this. I'll go down and try to just get the tiling done. It might take upwards of an hour, but I can... It's not like the tape stretches if you pause the recording, so I'll come back when I have something to talk about. Hang on. Well, on the bright side, we put mining back into Minecraft. I'm hungry. Wow. Grab, yep. Dump stuff, grab shulker boxes from somewhere. That's not what I want. I don't know why I have a boat on me. That probably didn't help, man. Go upstairs to... I don't have a... Actually, I do. No, I'm just doing that. Ah, get off me. Back down to where I need to be and just set up these guys, because that's got all of those shulker boxes in it. That one. That one. That away, because I don't need it right now. Grab, you know, whatever, and just start painting in, I guess. And I don't know if 54 stacks is going to be... It might... I don't know. It depends. It's 5 things wide. Trying to think mathematically, it doesn't matter. I'll just get this done, hang on. That leaves 4 by 27, which means 27 stacks. Which in one of my shulker boxes I should have exactly that, so this will be fine. Take a few minutes. Be right back. Alright. Oops. Got 32 more of these to put in. 16, 12, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That took time. You know, it occurs to me what I probably could have done was replaced various blocks with air, and then just replace the air with having put the prismarine, this kind. I could have just filled in air with what I'm holding. It doesn't matter. It's fine. At some point, you're not playing the game anymore. You're well, you could just go creative mode. Well, actually, creative mode would be slower than filling in air, but it's not the point. The point is, now I'm gonna think. I'm not sure what I want to do with the walls. Could be more prismarine. Ceiling could be prismarine slabs. It might get a little too prismarine-y if I do that. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's not going to be today. Today I'm going to go do something easy like write a book. Where do these guys go? Right there. And while I'm in the neighborhood, go ahead and stash those for when I need them, which will be sometime. And that up, and I know where to put it. So, what time is it? Okay. What day is it? I guess we got done today. 35:49. How do things work? Day 35:49, right? Replaced? Really? Replaced? So I'm just wrecked. Typing will be easy in a minute. The floor in B3 with prismarine, I guess is what happened. Why not? Yeah, that was how that worked. What else is there to worry about? Do I have anything in my to-do list? I can't think of anything offhand that I'm not doing. I mean, lots of things. Yeah, animals. You know what's not? I guess that's in progress. Get all the armor tint. It's not tint, but it's like tint. Trim. Because I have some of it. I'm wearing some of it. But I could probably work on... I mean, it's obvious that we're going to do that. I just keep not doing it. Not thinking about it. I have some. It's cool. We'll get the others when we do. For now I gotta go because I am over time. I don't even know what time. When did I start this? Almost 3 hours ago. So yeah, that's a bit. Just based on the timestamp file format deal. Started right before noon, and now it's almost 3, so I'll get out of here. Oh, also my Stream Deck thingy, screen sabers, I'm not gonna bring that up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. You can like and subscribe and refloor an entire basement, because who doesn't want to do that? Click the stupid bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye.